fans, this is UB Masters returning to my Let's Play at Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulation. Oh, that's right, here's this from your wife. Oh, from Desiree? Thank you. Master Mass. Actually, more like Taken. Dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine. Feeling the letter so hard the ink is going to be squeezed out. So happy. You should write a letter to Mystic Maya too, Mr. Nick. Mr. Lawyer? Yes. This letter that Desiree wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer. Huh? I know this would be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow. Hang on a second. He can't be your lawyer. Why not? What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in this case, right? Victims of the mask guy. Well, yeah, but according to Desiree, he didn't do it. She said, poor man, he deludes himself into thinking he did it, right? Come on, she could be lying to protect her husband. Well, that's true. No, actually, it's hard to say. Oh no, it's spreading! Oh please, I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return. Really, you will? What are you doing, Nick? You can't trust him. Maybe a thief. I think there's more to this case than meets the eye. Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted Pearls. I can't believe you defend this person after what he did to Mystic Maya. I'll never forgive you. But Pearly, wait! It's gonna be up. I'm going after her. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. You couldn't have known she'd react like that. Guess I might as well start investigating. Oh, Maya. Where's Pearls? She said she's going back to the office. Go check in on her later, would you? What about you? Are you okay with me taking the light case? Yeah, I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you. To work to do. I really appreciate it. Okay, Nick, let's get this show on the road. Welcome back. Oh, hey, Pearls. Back to us. I went back and bought us a strawberry cake. I'll go make some tea to go with it. Hey, Pearls. I think she feels really bad about what happened at the hotel. Never true. I'll never forgive you ever. Mystic Maya, the tea is ready. Come on, Mr. Nick, please have some tea. Thanks. Pearls. Oh, excuse me, I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet. Hey, it's okay. I just cleaned it this morning. Too late. Might be a good time for me to ask about her. I first met her around a year ago, when the murder happened at Karine Village. Said to me when we first met. You're Mr. Nick, right? You're Mystic Maya's special son. Hey, Maya. I always thought it was because she was young, but what? Pearls, I think she's got the wrong idea about you and me. There's something you need to understand. It's kind of like a Karine Village custom, sort of. I love you a lot. Well, it's because I'm her only cousin, and well, because of the murder case last year. Pearly's mother is. Oh, yeah. Pearl's mother, Morgan Fay, serving a prison term in isolation right now. So you see, I'm the only family Pearly has right now. But it's the same for me too. My mother's gone too. And in Karine Village. Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men there when I visited. I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago, about how spiritual power runs strong in the Faith family. Yeah, you did. And that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right? Yeah, the thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. That's why the whole culture of Ryan Village kind of revolves around its women. Well, that's understandable. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages. Oh. Well, men start to feel left out in a while, and then they just start leaving. If a man has a daughter, I've seen that Pearl's father is gone. He left the village when she was very young. Oh, that's tough. Yeah, she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around. She's so sensitive to things like that. So your mother's still missing. No one has any idea where she is. Oh, his mother. Misty Faye, the current master of the Karine Channel Technique, who disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. You're sure she's still alive, right? Yeah, I know she is. Sort of like a spiritual medium thing. Her mother doesn't come back, then, according to the law of the village, I'll become the next one. Alright, the master of Wright. Sounds like a heavy responsibility. Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not going to learn anything just sitting around the office. Yeah, I know. But first I want to talk to Pearls. Mr. Nick? Yeah. I acted like a baby. Pearls. I doubt you even thought Mystic might have trusted you. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick? Yes. From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said. It's okay. No one should be apologizing. Well, I'm going out for a little bit. Huh? Where are you going? Maybe small, but I still have a lot of spiritual training. I'm gonna show you I can be useful too by finding some evidence. Hey, wait! Oh, she runs fast. Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay? Yeah. Miss Andrew. I'm so sorry, it's my fault. Your precious urn. Your precious urn! Please calm down. What's wrong? It never ends. Everything I touch is big. I'll do anything to make it up. No, it's okay. I don't look bad, but I'm good with my hands. I can make you another urn. Hold on. Just wait, okay? Breathe, calm down, and talk to us. Forgive me. So when did you get the calling card from Master Mets? Let's see. Exactly 10 days ago. Show it to the police. But that detective stopped me. So you asked Detective at me. You with the security? Yes, in fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. He seemed to know much more about the Master police. So you hired him for security even before the calling card, right? Oh, yes. I had a premonition that something bad might happen. I learned to trust my hunches. So that's why there's security cameras even in the basement warehouse. Normally Taylor is very serious about their security. No way of saying bring it on to any potential thieves. We sure brought last night. I even left with this nice souvenir. Can you tell us a bit more about the security for the treasure exhibit? It was all my fault. I never should have called that paltry little collection a treasure exhibit anyway. You say that. The urn that was stolen is a pretty important object. Maybe, but its actually valued after a price was practically zero. Zero? I polished it until it was just about gold. I thought maybe I could make a little more value. But that urn contains the soul of Mystic Omni. I left all the security arrangements detected at me, but 5 days ago I began receiving all sorts of exhibit items. Other people started going in and out of the warehouse. So maybe one of them was actually the mask in the sky. No, I personally checked out when I came through here, so that checked out what they had for breakfast that night. Well, how lovely it is to see you again, Mighty. Welcome to my Adon. Relax and soak up the atmosphere. We're actually kind of... Shh! Silence! Precisely as I expected. Zelda! The truth has once been elegantly revealed. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Am I correct? I think we've already been through this. So my estimation was correct. Zelda! How truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you? You mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night. Precisely, that was my 5th encounter with my arch enemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey. I heard you've been after Mathemath since his very first death. Yes, my dear, I see that you've done your homework. In this very first heist, I hope for the famous jewel, the Tear of Anemone. I first encountered him in the museum Sacred Hall, the crime scene itself. So why you are hired as security for the treasury? Pretty sure he has that Andre Andrews hired. As I borrowed some equipment from Lorelei Tables to set the perfect trap. I mean the security camera. I thought you were watching the area yourself too. So how did Math manage to steal the urn? That's the $1 million question. What is Asmodeus operate? There's something that's kind of bothering me. Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. After all, we are about secrets and wonders alone in the dark. I was wondering how Math managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know? Yeah, now that you mention it, after all, you were on guard the night. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Math. It's a Cyclock. Hey Nick, what is this Cyclock thing? Well, your Magatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are. What? This Magatama has that kind of power? Why, you're the one who gave me this Magatama last year. Well, it's true that this Magatama is a prized Fey emerald, but Curly was the one that actually imbued it with spiritual power, right? So I don't really know much about what it can do. It's the one that's going to take over the grind chains, supposedly. So how do you do it? How do you break the cycle? Well, you present the Magatama as a person with a secret. Cool. Can't wait to see it next. Come on, try it. Boy, I think the future master will still need to learn how to be patient.
Take that!
Detective X, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Master Mask commit the crime. Well now, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed, I was guarding the warehouse, that much is true. But I can tell you for certain not a single person passed through that door. Slime through his teeth. I know. There was a security camera set at the scene of the crime. You should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through the door. Precisely. I hope you don't mind, but I've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off at once last night. But my monocle didn't catch anyone in some kind of computer malfunction. Monocle. Like, pretty saying that I didn't do my duty. I must have seen the thief last night. It's why you're trying to hide it. Let's suppose you didn't manage to see the mechanism. In that case, the reason you did Detective Atman, you were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you? Surely you must be joking. You think that I look at me would be knocked unconscious so easy? This sword proves it. This sword was in the hands of the statue of Amife. Furthermore, at the time, it was not bent. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by this sword. Well, detective, how about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. There may be a small hint of truth in what you say. So you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you? Clobbered? What an ugly way to say it, but I suppose you could put it down. The coward struck the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer. So you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse? No, the coward must have wormed his way through somewhere beside the door. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer. When my arch enemy struck me on the head from behind with his gruesome idol. Mr. Abney should have his poor head. I could say that again. How could he have underestimated the thief that badly? Mr. Abney, do you know about the sacred urn? I'm interested in only one thing, and that is Master Mask. Sacred urn. That has nothing to do with this case. But wasn't that what Master Mask stole this time? I am a hunter, sir. The urn has nothing more than lure to catch my prey. Do you yourself remember the shape of the individual peanut you throw to pigeons? I like this guy's attitude. Well, anyway, let's look like he doesn't know about the urn. We got one thing cleared up. What? Detective Atme is the greatest ace detective in the world. Know that he's never actually saw the thief. Oh, that's right. So the thief Not even be Master Mask. Just one moment, sir lawyer. The thief was unquestionably Master Mask. But you never actually saw him. Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera just for... Oh. Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Behold, this is a photo of the dastardly thief taken by the security camera. That's him, Master Mask. And none of the arch-criminal Master Mask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such a poison crime. What are you talking about? So, what do you mean by he had a very good reason? Exactly what Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room, whom he needs to go and investigate. But how would you know? Have you forgotten? You are speaking to the finest 8th detective to ever walk on the face of the earth. The most brilliant mind ever since, well, ever. Look at me. Well, I guess we better go look. Nick, remember what Detective Acme said? Huh? Look at it. Don't want your true identity revealed to the world. Come to the KB security at 1 a.m. and bring $50,000. 50,000? This is a blackmail letter. It's like a major coup already. Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right. Won't take but a second, I promise. Thank you for coming. It's so nice of you. See a damsel in distress? I just can't help myself. Please come in. I'll make some coffee. Really? Alright. I'll make myself at home pretty late. Wait a second. I know that voice. Oh, Nicky boy. I'm so sorry. I've got another guest. Ah! You're... What? You and Maya for the flute. Larry! Long time no see. What? You know each other? Nicky? You and this girl have something going on? Something? I underestimated you. So generously like this, and married too. Wait, go. I knew it. Just when I think it get worse, it's time to cue in the butts. Henry Butts. Ever since grade school, we've been not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. Hey man, that wasn't nice. That was your first client. We got quite the story history, he and I. And what he used to still rings true. When something smells, usually the butts. Hey, come on now, you're embarrassing me in front of this pretty little thing here. So you two are old childhood friends here. That's so sweet. You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm gonna go check on my bike. Nice girl, that Desiree. So how have you been, Nick? Busy if you really want to know. So what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I've heard from you. And what's with those clothes? You look, well, weird. Hey man, that's uncalled for. This is my uniform for my part-time job. But I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies when you're having fun. What's wrong? Nick, I gotta tell you who women I don't trust them anymore. Got dumped again? Well, you know, in a fear, I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. That's where I met the famous Caddy Tom. And my whole life changed. In fear, Caddy Tom? I never heard of either of them. Anyway, dude, Caddy Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it? Actually, anyway, it sounds like you're quite an adventure. Women. So, but you're so different, Maya. You're not like the rest. It's like he's still the same old Larry. What are you doing here anyway? Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural born nice guy, that's all. Oh, actually, I picked up this last night while I was working. Wallet? You say you found this last night. I had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself. Let me see that for a minute. because he really thinks his wife, huh? Hey Nick, it's not what you're thinking at all. No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit. Aw, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. It's just bad news. Oh, it's just like to check out Mr. Wright. I found it at your job, right? Yeah, I'm working in a private security company as a guard. Chicks love the guy in uniform, you know. Security guard, huh? So that's what that uniform's all about. So what time was it when you found it this last night, huh? Why are you asking me that? Trying to see if I got an alibi? You're not the one on the hook for a crime this time. I guess it was around 1 o'clock in the morning on the first floor of our company building. What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing? And there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there? You mean Mr. Delight? Sure, here, take a look at this. Right here in this wallet. What's this? Card? Key card for the security card. See, it's got a serial number on it right there too. No mistaken about it. More time at a security company, right? That's right. Well, why are you making that such a scary thing? Security company. Something's not quite secure about Larry working. I know as much as I can about this key. So you're sure about this key card? Yep, that's the key card that we used to work at the building I work. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You needed to get into that room, and every time you use it, leaves a record. Leaves a record? Yeah, I'll tell you exactly who entered this room. I need that date. Oh, slow down. Sorry, but that date is off limits to outsiders. If I lost this job, I'll never have a chance with Desert. It sounds like this when I wish lawyers weren't so powerful. Hey Larry, what about this? What, got something to say today? Huh? A blackmail letter? Do you know anything about this? I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's the truth. Huh? What? I can't believe you do this to me. I thought you were my friend. $50,000? I don't have that kind of money. No, you don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Rhonda Light. Whew. Man, you scared me. Almost had a heart attack. Wait, I'm the idiot? Good. I was totally confused because it said KB Security right on the envelope. Yeah, so what? That's where I got a part-time job at KB Security. What? Sounds like I really should find out more about the KB Security. Security, that's the company in the blackmail letter, you know about it. That's where I work, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now. Huh? So what are you doing here then? Well, the boss is always right now, and we know what we might do when the cat's away. Yes. Anyway, how far away is this go? See, about 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, if you fly down the road anyway. Well, this apartment's pretty close to the Worley Taylor. It's roughly an hour to KB Security and back. Rhonda Light was at security then, but probably it couldn't have. Whoa. Couldn't have stolen the sacred urn. Hey Nick, your phone. Hello? Is this the Wright residence? Pearl, where are you? I thought I'd go to Laurel Taylor to try to find some more clues, but I'm afraid I got one. What? Give me that phone, Nick! Pearlie, where are you right now? Walking around, I found myself in front of that person's office. That person? Who? The person who doesn't act his age is always sour, and when he's excited, look at me. Stay right there, we're coming to get you. Alright, let's go. Wait a second, Nick. What? That phone call just now. Sounded like a real cutie. Another one of your special friends. Say goodbye to Mr. Delight from Miss Delight from me, would you, Larry? Mr. Nick, Thought I'd see the two of you again. Found the office. Arrived here. There wasn't a single soul in sight. Doesn't it look like something changed its view? I'm sure it wasn't here. Like, whoa. Hey, Nick. Come on, open it up. Hey, wait a minute. You can just open his private property. Don't be such a fuddy duddy. This is an important investigation. That's true. And truth be told, I have to admit I'm kind of curious. It's in there. Hang on, I'm taking it. It feels hard and smooth. Well, hello there. He's the hero. How are you doing, sir lawyer? The servants of the court. Court ignoring the law, so really sorry. I believe you. Gentleman never uses LA as an excuse for his work. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lawyering? Myself, let's try it. This is alright. If Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime. Oh, I don't think he's gonna be really. What's going to happen at tomorrow's trial at So far, I've been Sir is becoming a lawyer in the first place. It certainly does sound like a big mistake, mister. Tomorrow will be a day to look at me, we'll take the stand. And then, sorry, my testimony will prove to be undoing of the lot of you. All of you. I will amass you all as the thieves' co-conspirators. Are you conspirators? You are quick on the defensive, I see. However, it's not as that you're my greatest enemy. There's far more threats that we'll face during the trial. Talking about, sir, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you've heard. His name is Godot. Godot. Who's this Godot person? It's not surprising that a spirit medium has not heard the name. Godot, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in this country, but pet. Godot, a legend or myth. Men pinned at a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet. Or Godot? But the best prosecutor in this country isn't Godot. Mr. Edwards, isn't that right, Nick? It's no surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But Ace Prosecutor Miles Edwards is currently traveling abroad. In fact, it was Mr. Edwards who acknowledges Godot as the best in this country. You agree with that? Most certainly. In fact, you would call him the Luke at me at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's good to hear. The prosecutions have a fighting chance tomorrow. Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong? I never remember hearing about someone like that. Not surprising. Some people spend their entire lives idling waiting for his appearance. Taking a step down the path of foolishness. To try to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty. Hey, last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delight really is Master. Oh, my dear lady, times may change, but people sadly do not. Well, you will understand this when like we're done investigating. Sir lawyer, the stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This is going to be a tough trial. Hey Nick, what is it? Is something wrong? Yeah, but did you see all the people here? It's crazy. Oh, so check out the Mask glossy I bought. I bought this. You bought this where? From that little tent in front of the courthouse. They have all sorts of things for sale. You know I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. Come on, I'm guilty. Throw the book at me. Who's screaming like that? Oh, Mr. Wright, you made... Yeah, it all looks like things are going to get any less ugly. Because I did, I'm the criminal. Me! He's at it again. The calling card to Lorelei Taylor. I admit it. But you don't have him, right? That's true, but that doesn't mean that I didn't commit the crime. Normally when I say, of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic, but you... Yikes. Actually, anyway, I admit that I'm guilty. So make sure that you give me the guilty verdict, please. Oh, there you are, Ra. Bonjour, sweetie. Oh, Desiree. Bonjour. Well, actually, I don't really know why you should be speaking French to you. A time like this. Leave it to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you see, actually, me. Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I can guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. If he is declared to... I'll be ever so cross with you. Why are you smiling when you say that? Oh, if you'll excuse me, I got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck. Yeah, I really don't know whether Ron is master or not. There's only one thing I am sure of. It doesn't have the sacred number. Mr. Wright, it's time for you to enter the court. For the time being, I guess I'll have to trust Mr. Dick. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Rondo White. The defense is ready, Your Honor. What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to... What a stupid question. What did you say? Fine, let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment? Well, no, no. I will pass judgment after I hear the argument from both sides. Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be. That's a rule to live by. Who are you? I'm Godot, legendary prosecutor. I'm never lost a case. He's the one that Detective at me was talking about. Yes, your reputation precedes. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far? None. What did you say? I've never prosecuted a case before. Never? But you said you've never lost before. Exactly. I never lost. Never won before either. Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you? Even the mighty of Redwood begins their life as a mere sap. Yes, but the mask in a court of law? Don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks, either on our face or over our hearts. This guy is a real deal. Real deal, alright, Nick. It doesn't seem like all prosecutors are the real deal. We finally meet Mr. Phoenix Trite. Nick, is he a friend of yours? No, I don't have any friends that call me Trite. Who's this mask? I've returned from the depths of hell to battle. Well then, Prosecutor Gobo. It's not Gobo, it's Godot, to your honor. In any case, please give your opening statement. Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. Only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Wright. Oh, what is it? Are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder, how much can you withstand before you and your case breaks in two? Huh? Well then, let's hear from the first witness. My name is... No one has asked for your name, witness. The important thing is what you know, that's all. Start talking, we're listening. Yes sir, alright, witness. First, let's hear about what you know about the thief that stole me. Yes sir. Master Mouse is a master thief. At first started his crime spree 6 months ago. He was so confident that he sends his calling cards before he commits the crime. That was the fifth ties in it. As usually, he sent his card on to Lord Lieutenant. His pattern is to always go after only the most precious art. That's why we're sure it was Master Mass, sir. It fits his MO to a T. So then the actual identity of this Master Master is... Mr. Godot, what are you... We're in the middle of trial here, Mr. Godot. Blacker than the moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coming. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Please proceed. Very well, then. It's only coffee after all. What? You can't be letting him slide this early in the trial. As long as they haven't brought up Mr. Delight's idea. You're sure that wasn't... Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe? Just hearing the little and then questions make him meaner. He said that he always goes after the most precious art pieces. That's right, hell. But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. Supposedly priceless urn doesn't exactly raise to the level of precious art. Oh wait, heck, how can you say such a terrible thing? Well, I mean from a financial point of view. I mean, wouldn't fetch a good price. Well, Prosecutor Godot, what is the value of that urn? So I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price. And I mean that in the worst sense. So in other words, it's not the kind of item that Master Mask would normally go after. If I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright, you're saying that the theft of the sacred urn was not the work of Master Mask? Yes, that's what I'm saying. Actually, all I did was point out one of the contradictions. The argument made itself, but... First of all, we need to get this issue cleared up. That's the last robbery the work of Master Mask or not? What do you have to say about that, Mr. Godot? This copy here is my own special flint. I call it Godot number 107. I'm trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness. It's the only thing I've got on my mind, Mr. Tribulation. What? You're really a man. You should clean up your own mess. Sorry, but I don't get what you're saying. If you're saying it wasn't Master Mask that stole the urn, it must have been someone intimidating Master Mask methods. A fake the mask? Fake the mask? No, so ridiculous, but I like it. Right aside on the top. Some proof is it, Mr. Tripe. Proof that the person who appeared at Laurel Lieutenant was actually a fake. Though I don't approve of Mr. Godot's behavior, his point is valid. Right, we're waiting. Looks like I'm going to have to prove it.
Take that!
Proof is right here. Like a picture taken by the security camera. But if you look closely, you notice something particular about it. Well then, why don't you go ahead and show it?
Take that!
It's right here, of course. You mean Master Mask? I have here a piece of reference I would like the court to take a look at. Isn't that the publicity photo I bought this morning? The problem I have is with the security camera, the photo is the brooch on Master Mask's chest. A breach here? Bailiff! Get my steed. We need to retreat at once. A brooch, Your Honor. It's a sort of clasp for hold one's clasp. Ah, I see now. But Master Mask in the security camera photo. Ah, he has no brooch. Brooch is the same as the emblem on the mask calling card symbol. It serves as a symbol. But the thief that broke into Lordly Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this Master Mask is fake. I've been fooled again. Order. Is this true? Undeniable truth? Detective Gumshoe, how could you have overlooked it? I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how I... Hey now. If you're going to have a pity party, invite me too. Mr. Godot, you deserve some blame for this too. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch? The brooch you're talking about. You mean this? That's Master Mask's brooch! Where did you find it? Oh, I already had a good nose for evidence. You got it at the crime scene. It's lying in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue. Which is statue? Must mean the Ami face statue. Why didn't you tell me about that, sir? I always put evidence away in my pocket. After all, it is the safest place for a crucial evidence. Yeah, it's one cool customer. It's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it? That friend of yours left a pretty little hickey on you. Hickey? Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to... What? The defendant's fingerprints were on the brooch. Order in the court. Mr. Godot, let's see that brooch. I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of it. It appears to have been torn off from some cloth. A little bit of cloth left on the back. Obviously, there must have been a big struggle the night of the crime scene. Uh-oh. Phoenix, we have a problem. You mess with Godot, and you get burned. He's been playing me like a violin. Well, Judge, I'm ready to call my next witness. You're done with me? But I haven't proved anything yet. You've proven your own incompetence. That's good enough. That doesn't sound good at all. Let's bring the next witness to the court. Finally, time for the ace detective to make his appearance, huh? One second is one drip of the coffee pot. Let's hurry it up. Shh, silence. Now it's all becoming clear. What's clear? The truth has once again been lightly revealed to me. We have here a judge and a prosecutor, a coffee maniac at that. Am I correct? Well, that's right. Yeah, not bad at all. You're the first person that's been able to penetrate my secret veil. Well, sir prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Look At Me, ace detective and rising star illuminating the heavens. Well, those two make a perfect pair. They either be best friends, or they tear each other's heads off. I've heard that on the night of the crime, you were all alone in security detail. Detective Gumshoe was worth anything, that is. Why was this guy out all by himself anyway? There must be some reason. I'm sure of it. Tell us what your special monocle of yours witnessed. 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date change. The infamous Master Mass dancer and descended upon me. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck me with a fierce blow upon my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I woke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used my emergency phone to notify the police. Look at my monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to things that fall within my own visual range. That's only natural. I failed. Well, sir, old-timer, let me explain. We are not speaking to any ordinary people, but one of the king of thieves, a great Master Mass, my arch-nemesis. And so my years of experience tell me. Very well. Proceed with the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. So it would be 1 o'clock in the morning on the 12th, correct? You were on security detail that night. Where exactly were you at the time? A penetrating question. I was in the basement of the work. I was near the computer. Near the computer, huh? So then you weren't trying to remain hidden, I take. Up to this point, I tried to remain concealed while waiting for the thief. He said the same thing yesterday, too. Gumshoe also said that you've never spotted the thief at this crime. You've never spotted. Precisely. That is precisely why I chose not to hide last night. I knew that by not concealing myself, I would be putting pressure on the thief. The thief was on. Mr. Atney, could you take a look at this special monocle of yours? This belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch-nemesis, Master Matt. This is, in the point of fact, Master Matt. It's found on the floor of the basement of the warehouse. I wonder how that happened. Elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously it wasn't glued on well enough. Not quite. It's clearly shown signs of being ripped off from a piece of cloth. Ripped off? Ah! You can only deduce that the thief struggled with. The only thing I can think of. There's only one person that was in the position to have to struggle with the thief. The only person that was on the security detail tonight, you, Detective Atney. Detective Atney, you must have fought with the thief that night. So why did you lie in your testimony? Witness, giving false testimony is a serious one. No. Wait just a moment, sir. Don't talk to me like that. I'm living in a nursery. I just remembered, Your Honor. I would just confess because I've been dealing with so many cases lately. The true measure of man is the amount of work he does. That's what I always say. Thank you. You can only handle one case at a time, isn't that right? You talk too much. So are you saying that you and the thief fought? Hold on. That's quite enough, Your Honor. Oh, excuse me? Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules. Indeed, I understand. Look at me, agreed completely. Indeed, it's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, look at me cannot be so easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman only fights with his fists, but they were not enough. His first blow struck too bad. And that's all she wrote. So in the end, you did catch a glimpse of Master Mask. During the third crime that you struck me from behind, it seems that my memory is becoming a bad jumble to speak of. Well, that's certainly understandable. I myself always get confused about which testimonies go with which case. That cannot be good. But a sudden flash of light blanks. Where's Mr. This at me fight stuff. I'm sorry, but I suppose I can tell you if you're absolutely. The main thing is to put her back to a wall. That way no one can get behind. Your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards. What fun this is, Sir Lawyer. It's truly a pleasure to cross swords with you. And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet. I believe this is what you said yesterday. He must have threw his way through some sides of the door. Struck me on the head from behind with the gruesome item there. From behind? Just now you testified that he struck you on the forehead. I really think you could forget where you were hit on the head. Really, seems I've made another mistake. The detective at me, that's not only a strange part of your testimony. What do you mean by that? For example, the very fact that you hit the calling card from the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help the security. Such as myself have always been misunderstood.
Objection!
There is human to forget the fine. Humans aren't machines. They have souls. They live, they die, they love, they hate. And yes, they may.
Objection!
Hey, hold on. Not as pretty as that. Real. What is it? I always chase a riddle down in the end. That's what I'm I just need my chance to turn things around. You're right. What exactly is that you were The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective look at me, his true identity is actually Master Mask. Order in this court. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning? There are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atmy's story. He says he is hiding at the crime scene, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then in his last case, he managed to outperform Detective Gumshoe. The entire police force to miraculously retrieve the stolen treasure. That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made a quickly elegant deduction. I picked up clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at. Oh, the explanation explanation is far simpler than that. The truth is that you are in fact Master Max. Yes, but Mr. Wright, this photo is clearly showing Master Max. Belongs to the Lord of the Taylor department store, which shouldn't have been able to manipulate. He didn't need to manipulate. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of proving security. And simply dressed up as a thief and stole the yarn. So then the ace detective is actually the ace thief? Is this true witness? Oh yeah. The Master Mo is pure genius, and so am I. Look at me, ace detective. You're very clever to have come such a conclusion. I'm impressed. Witness, you're admitting it? Now's your chance, Nick. Yeah, time to put the last nail in the coffin. Detective out. When you
Objection!
Godoplan number 102, my personal favorite. Mr. Godot, the ace detective is actually an ace thief. I smell a best-selling novel. It's only one problem. It simply isn't true. But Mr. Godot, Mr. Wright has made some very strong points in that. I will admit my opponent has spoken a compelling narrative out of her whole cloth. It is in fact nothing but a patchwork quilt to Wright. Apparently is a thief, then show us the proof of your claim. It better be it. Oh, yes, it's Big Rush. Right, Nick? Really? Well, that's it for this video. Hope you like it and stay tuned.